Hello everyone. In this presentation we're going to talk about Paychex and Open Ears reporting services, a pathway to synergistic success, the what, the why, and the how. So to begin, let me tell you a little bit about Open Ears reporting services and what we do. So we are a SaaS company and we offer online whistleblower tools to organizations of all types. Our online whistleblower services improve on traditional telephone-based whistleblower systems in a number of significant ways. Very importantly, our systems are more secure, they're less intimidating to tip reporters, they're easier to implement, and there's less chance of a miscommunication with our tools over those old school telephone-based systems. So why would a company want to use a third-party whistleblower system? Well, very importantly, the world's largest anti-fraud organization, the Association for Certified Fraud Examiners, has done 20 plus years of research on fraud and found time and time again that tips are by far the #1 fraud detection method. So having an anonymous tip reporting system in place ensures that an organization receives the maximum amount of tips and that it's doing its most to stop the extremely costly effects of fraud. In the Me Too era, sexual harassment is obviously a significant issue, and experts are now coming out with findings that show that sexual harassment training alone is ineffective in stopping harassment. While organizations may meet their legal compliance requirements by doing training, the training without other components, like a whistleblower system, is ineffective in stopping harassment. But by adding Open Ears to a harassment training program, companies can stop harassment more effectively. Our surveys show that approximately 27% of employees are simply not comfortable discussing issues with their HR department, and they want extra tools for reporting, such as Open Ears. Approximately 75% of employees, even if they are comfortable discussing issues with their HR department, still would like additional reporting avenues. And one of the biggest reasons to use a third-party whistleblower system is that with a third-party system, you're guaranteed to stay anonymous as a tip reporter. There's no risk that your email address is identified. There's no risk that your voice is identified. And so you've got confidence and are more likely to use the tip reporting system. So why would Paychex want to partner with Open Ears? Well, first of all, our research shows that there is low market saturation. In other words, not that many organizations use anonymous tip reporting systems, even though they are extremely efficient and extremely effective. Our research shows that approximately 75% of employees everywhere in the world do not have access to such a system. The billing structure for Open Ears and other whistleblower systems is very similar to the billing structure for a payroll provider like Paychex, whereas we charge on a per headcount basis. So it'd be easy to integrate the billing systems. And importantly, we're talking to the same audience. At Open Ears, we talk to the CFOs and we talk about cost, prevention, lawsuit prevention, and internal control improvement, and preventing the costs of fraud. And we also talk to the HR department. We talk about culture improvement and employee retention and recruiting efforts and those types of things. And that's the same audience that a payroll provider like Paychex will be talking to. So we're really talking to the same audience here. And probably the #1 reason why you'd want to partner with Open Ears is service differentiation. At the current time, no other payroll provider offers a whistleblower system directly integrated into their software offerings. And we want to partner with Paychex to help them lead the way to be the only provider that offers these extremely efficient and extremely effective tools. And that integration can be extremely simple, which I'll show you here very briefly. So we've created a little mock-up here of how this might work. So imagine I'm an employee here and I'm at my Paychex login. So I come in, again, a mock-up of my employee timesheet homepage. I'm very familiar with this homepage. I spend a lot of time here doing the things I need to do. We've got a fictional company maestro here. And so to integrate, we can simply add an extra button and a little bit of extra identifying information here. And so if the employee wants to make a tip report, they just simply come to the location that they're very familiar with. They click that button. They've got the company code to put in immediately there. And bam, the employee is able to make a tip as simple as that. The integration being extremely simple. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. We're extremely excited to partner with Paychex. We would love to work together to help Paychex lead the way here, stay ahead of the curve, and provide these extremely efficient and effective tools that no other payroll provider is currently providing. Thank you so much, and I'm going to open it up for questions now. I appreciate it. Thanks.